Camera around.
And I cut my
No, I don't know how to do that.
We are going Facebook Live. How do I flip the camera around, young man?
How do you flip the camera?
Yes, okay. You want to say anything, Facebook Live? Oh, okay. We are back Facebook Live. We are back Facebook Live for a few more comments that residents have. Anybody had anything else that they wanted to say? Everybody is chiming in on Facebook Live. They want to know. You know, you said some very interesting things, Ms. Cass, earlier, and we just wanted to recap on some of the things that you were talking about the village. We have a whole new set of residents that have tuned in Facebook Live. This is on the internet. Can you just share some of the concerns you have as a resident?
There was pictures on the internet about the furniture that the police officers have to use. Chairs with no arms, chairs with the stuffing and the leather missing from the arms, beat up desk, and I don't understand why it has to be that way and so disgusting. The mayor bought himself a brand new chair for $400. He had one of the cars that was supposed to be a squad. He had it, took it to have custom floor mats for it. Where are we getting this money for this exclusive stuff when we don't have money to help our own police officers? He didn't even consider giving the chair that he was replacing to the police department. Where did that chair go?
Oh, yeah.
Who got it? There isn't any money, but he keeps spending it. He's bringing in supposedly he's going to bring in somebody for $20,000 for Parks and Recreation. Where's he getting that money from? All the money he's been spending, he could pay the police and not have to worry about laying them off. If he wasn't giving top pay rate for the employees that he hired without the board approval, he could still take care of those police officers. Besides the fact that those 3 officers are in the budget.
You
so
are absolutely
he has no
correct.
excuse.
You are absolutely correct. And we are so glad for all of you all that came out today. We've already went Facebook Live earlier. We see some new residents that have walked up and they may want to just have something to say about why they came out here today. Kathy? Yes. What's going on? What brought you out here today?
Everybody needs to get the Southland Voice dated October 10th and read the section that states Sauk Village Mayor refuses to fire employees for social media harassment. It's very interesting, very informative.
We're trying to get a copy of that heading on there. Sauk Village Mayor refuses to fire employee for social media harassment. And there is a page and a half on that article with different residents talking. We are Facebook Live in Sauk Village after the march.
Dated October 10th.
We are at the rally. This is Gary Bell, Arlene, a community activist. We have another resident, Lynda. What brings you out today to show your demonstration for the residents of Sauk Village?
To make the village a better place the way it used to be. There's nothing for the kids. There's nothing for the kids. Got to go to Blossoms in a small little room, and they can't even wash their hands anymore because there's so many kindergarten class people. They took that class, and then they have to share the library. He could put money out or do something in the village hall for the senior. He's renting it, which was supposed to be for seniors, and not rented.
Oh, that is horrible. Thank you, Lynda, for coming out on today. We have people that's constantly walking up. We have people that's blowing their horns out here. We have signs out here saying respect the community. We want more police officers. We have community activists out here, just concerned citizens that care about our village. We see another resident that walked up today, Patricia. What brings you out today, Patricia? How do you feel about what's happening in your village?
I want to be protected. You know, it's a shame that with the police we don't have, if somebody is attacking me over on the west side, who's over there on the other side? Over by the library, they're doing all that shooting. They come over to Brookwood. Where's my help and my protection? And what is there for something for the kids to go? There's a nice gym over there. They have to pay to go over there to play in the gym, play basketball, and then there's no one there to watch or help. We need some help out here.
Yes, we do. We need some help out here in Sauk Village. We need some police protection out here in Sauk Village. Lisa, you were out here with your dog Abby today.
And she has her tag from Sauk Village and her rabies shot, which most village residents here do not have these. There needs to be some animal control here. We have wild skunks, raccoons, possums, squirrels, all up into residents' homes, and then you have dogs running wild in Sauk Village. Running wild.
Well, you have your dog on a leash and he's nice and safe with you, his owner, so that's a good example of what we should see all over the village. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, everybody should have respect for others and their animals.
Thank you so much, all of you all, for coming. You have anything you want to say, Miss Pat Couch? I know you turned in many foyers. You're holding a sign that say a better education for our children. I know you have turned in many foyers, some answered, some not answered. You have anything you want to conclude today?
Well, I just wish that the people will come out and vote. That's the big thing. We need to see a change come April. We've got to get our residents out and vote. All these things that they have done without, like the HR person, the treasurer, you know, they fired 2 people from that office that one had 20 years experience, and he fired her to give that job to a friend that has no background whatsoever, no documents, no credentials, and that's through a FOIA, and it says no documents exist. How can he hire people that have no background? Just like Joe Wizawati, no high school diploma, but yet he hired him. So how can he bring in people that don't have the credentials? Our village is going to fall because of the stupid stuff that they're doing. And that's a rotten shame.
Thank you so much for coming out today to help to march. Thank all of you all that came, all of those that's in their cars, all of those that's blowing and waving. Sauk Village matters. All lives in Sauk Village matter. We want a better Sauk Village for all residents. This is a community
for us too.
We want what?
He pays but $65,000 for 12 years. For the ambulance, when we can get our own ambulance. You times that 12 by 65,000. We need it. He tells me $100,000 to train them, when we can get Kurtz to do it for $60,000 and have an ambulance and 2 staff that know besides the ones we have.
That is incredible information to share with the residents.
He told me at the health fair because I confronted him.
Thank you so much for sharing this with us. And we're going to have our final comments from all of our organizers and all the people that came out here today. I want to ask Miss Renee Richardson if she'll come and have some final comments to say to all of the people that's looking and seeing what's going on in Sauk Village. What is going on?
We just need you all to really, the first thing I would like to say, have everybody come out to sponsor something, talk about something, because we're not getting no water. That's one thing that we do need, and everybody needs to fight for water. Water. Transparency. Make a better community for our children.
If we get good water, maybe we can get in good businesses to come and support our town so we can get these property taxes down, because mine is astronomical.
That is awesome. Thank you.
You know?
Thank you. I know you're concerned about that.
Hell yeah.
We have residents out here that want to see a change in Sauk Village. They want to see things change for the better. We want to invite you to come to our Village Hall meetings in Sauk Village. They are every Tuesday night, right here at the Village Hall at 7 o'clock. You can come, bring your friends, teach your children about government, teach them the way that it's supposed to go. One day the youth are going to take over this village and all of the municipalities, because this generation is going to be older, and we should start training the next generation what to do and how to handle local government on this level. Unfortunately, and we went to a meeting and we was talking about what's going on. It was said at a very impressive meeting at IML, the things that's going on out there in Sauk Village and the people that govern out there in your Sauk Village, we would never elect those people to be on our boards to legislate, because they bicker and they argue so much out there. No other board is going to want to deal with all of that. Cyberbullying. And just because you want to run for office, they go and they talk about you and they scandalize you and they try to assassinate your character. I can personally attest to that. I haven't had a chance to really talk on here today, but I want to sign off by saying that I have personally been attacked by the mayor's family and by Joe Wizawati, putting things up on social media about me personally and about my friend Renee that just got through talking. They've made up a Facebook page and they talk about us on there every week just because we're running for office. And we're running because of cyberbullying as well. These people are very evil and they are very undermining when it comes to doing whatever it takes. They have a dogmatic approach of killing your character and just literally killing anybody that thinks anything good about you as long as they don't vote for you and vote for their candidates. I feel that everyone should have a chance to run. Run for office. Run and do whatever you want to do with your campaign and let the people of Sauk Village make a decision, an informed decision for themselves who they want to vote for. But they will scandalize your name and talk about you and do anything they can, whether it's a lie or not. I have talked to them in the past before. They told me, we know that some of the stuff we say are lies about people, but we don't care. Long as our candidates win, that's all we care about. I said, so you all will make up lies about people and put out bad things about people just so that your who you want to win will win for office? And they said, yes, we will. We'll lie. And people know that we lie, but they still read our pages, our Sauk Village pages, and our Facebook pages anyway. So what I'm saying to all of you that's watching us Facebook Live today, and this is going global everywhere, do not believe the hype. If you want to know about a person, call that person on the phone, get on Facebook, inbox them, and actually have a meeting with them for yourself. Do not believe people that viciously try to destroy people just so that their candidate can make it in office. I expect that from some of them, but I'm more appalled at the people that read it and actually believe it. I'm scared that you would follow somebody with that kind of leadership. So the end of my conversation today is, and my statement is, when I went to a municipal meeting downtown Chicago at the IML, where all of the elected officials in the entire state of Illinois come, I was told by high elected officials from Springfield to Northern Illinois, the people that govern in Sauk Village will never sit on a board higher than right there in Sauk Village. You all are the only ones that will allow them to govern you, because the stuff that they do and that their family do, we would never want them on our boards and governing with us on no other legislative level of Congress, Senate, committeemen. We would never have them to be a part of our township or be on our board to govern, because we see what they allow in Sauk Village and what they do. And if they're stooped that low, we would never want them to govern on any board any higher than that. So what does that say about Sauk Village? With the election coming up April 2019, I really beseech you and put in office people that you feel that will do a good job and will be fair for the residents. And I'm going to go a step farther and let you know, I am running for trustee for Sauk Village April 2019. I'm also running for school board 168 in Sauk Village, because there's a lot that needs to be changed in these schools out here, and there's a lot that needs to be changed with this village. And we ask people to run, we ask people to get involved. People are blowing. What's up? People are blowing, but a lot of people will not get involved. But the ones that will get involved, they viciously attack us. But all of these that's out here today made a stance today, and this was a great effort and a great response to let Sauk Village know we're just getting started out here. It's a group of people out here, and we passed out over 4,000 flyers about this march, but less than 100 people showed up. But that's the way it is in any organization that you're just starting. You have to give it a chance to spread, and that's what we're doing. So thank you all for tuning in to our second part of our march. It was a great success, and we'll see you at the next event.